I'm just back from an amazing dive trip to the Similan National Park in Thailand. Let me give you all the info you need to go dive there yourself. The Similan Islands are located off the west coast of Thailand, not far from Phuket. The archipelago consists of 11 islands and the park covers more than 140 square kilometers. Here, you find some of the best diving in Thailand. Besides showing you some stunning footage of the underwater world here, we're going to give you all the info you need about the park, like how to get here, best times to go, and also our personal recommendations for companies to dive with. So between the 16th of May to 15th of October, the park is closed to visitors due to the monsoon season. So in other words, the park is open for 7 months of the year. There are 2 ways of visiting the park. One way is using speedboats on day trips, or the far more comfortable and popular way is to dive from a liveaboard. Liveaboards are larger boats where you sleep, eat and dive all day. It's the perfect way of exploring the Similan Islands. Trips usually go from 3 days up, and in short, the longer you stay, the more you get to see. Both speedboats and liveaboards depart every day from Phuket and Khao Lak. Phuket has an international airport, while Khao Lak is located about 1.5 hours north by car. Now we've covered the practicalities of visiting the Similans, but let's talk about the actual dive sites and the marine life you might get to see here. First off, most dive operators run a similar schedule, starting the trip among the main 9 islands in the south of the park. After everyone has had a test dive or 2 at one of the easier dive sites, the boat usually moves on to some of the deeper and more advanced dives in the area. Some boats stay in the south of the park and that's fine, diving here is lovely. But others head up north towards 2 quite famous islands and dive sites, Koh Bon and Koh Ta Chai. The diving here is considered to be some of the best in the country, with a chance of seeing bigger stuff like manta rays and whale sharks to name a few. Boats that head up in this direction will also go further north to visit one other dive site, Richelieu Rock. This place is actually located in a neighboring marine park called Similan Islands, and it's considered by most to be Thailand's #1 dive site. So if you're planning to visit the park, I would say that you want to be on a boat that has all these 3 dive sites on its itinerary. Also, something you'll need to know is that only certified divers are allowed to dive in the park. So in other words, you'll need to have completed an open water dive course before stepping on the boat. Now the dive sites here are all relatively deep, so even if you are a certified open water diver, you should consider doing your advanced open water course too. This will allow you to dive to a depth of 30 meters, which in turn allows you to fully explore the dive sites in the park. On top of that, you could also do your nitrox course, which allows you to stay longer at depth, and it's much better for your body when you're doing repetitive diving. These courses are taught on the liveaboards, and if you don't have these certifications, I highly recommend you consider getting them. So, back to the marine life. I've already mentioned there is a chance of seeing both whale sharks and manta rays in the park, and these are considered by most to be your best potential highlights. But there are also other species of sharks and rays you might get to see. In the blue, you'll see schooling barracudas, jacks, batfish and fusiliers, and on the reef you might spot cuttlefish, octopus, lionfish, triggerfish and turtles. The best part of diving here is the price. Thailand has some of the cheapest liveaboards in the world. We work together with a few selected partners in the Similans, with boats ranging from budget to luxury. When we say that we work together, we actually go and test out all the boats that we partner up with. This means that you can get a 3-day liveaboard for as little as $600 US. If you're considering diving the Similans, you can get in touch with us directly through our email in the description below. So I hope you found this video useful, and please let us know in the comments if you have been to the Similans before or if you'd like to visit there one day. This is Andy from Aquatic Images, and I'll see you in the next one.